So I just finished up some reading, something I've been doing for, turns out, for a long time, but I learned a new trick. Flick'em Ficus. Greetings, Dave here. DCB Facts. Yeah, that was kind of cheap, but it's Final Cut. I do these things. What has been going on is I finally finished reading all of the Dresden Files. All 17 books. The thing is, it's taken me 7 years to do it. I started it back in 2015 with Stormfront, and then I sort of petered off for a while there. And then because this year, you know, I've had a little more time at night, so I sit down and I read different things. I hammer out books. Like I went into my books app on my iPad. I'm at 74 days in a row of reading at least 5 minutes. I read a couple chapters a day, but I just powered through the last one, Battlegrounds, last night, well, 2 nights ago, and got it done. And I'm on to Percy Jackson now. Totally different genre of books. Anyway, this all started when, how does it start? It goes as far back as Arrow. And there was a character in there, Paul Blackthorne, who played he was the captain, and he was a detective, and anyway, Laurel Lance's dad, and it was cool. And I'm looking at this actor going, I know this guy, but where do I know him from? And there's a while there, I guess in the 2000s, that there was a series. I'm not sure when the series came out. I'll put it down here. And there was a series, it was 13 episodes of the Dresden Files. Now, it wasn't very good compared to the books, but my first exposure to it was in graphic novel. I saw it at the library and I read it. This is kind of cool. Then I watched the series. I went, well, it's very different. Then I started reading the books. So I've now done 17 books later, and they're good sized books. They're, 500-page books, plowing through them, and it's been something. The last book was written in 2020. So it was released in the pandemic. I'm not sure, it was probably done well before the pandemic. Whether he's had 2 years to write the next book while he's been sort of at home in pandemic, because he's a writer, right? He writes alone. Jim Butcher is the writer of the books. They're a fun read. They're fun. When I first started reading them, I went, wait a minute. PI with magic. Why would I not like this? And I got through Stormfront. I went, okay, that's cool. And went through all the rest of them. And it got really weird for a while there. And then we got into, Ghost Story and a lot of stuff going on. And, well, I didn't really enjoy the last book as much as the other ones. The other ones had like a nice overarching story. This one, it takes place over a couple days and it's a huge war. And, not my type of book to, just battle, like add a little bit of character growth in here. But done. And it was enjoyable. I always like the sort of the occult stuff. Like, I know that stuff doesn't happen. I know you can't do magic. And if you can, please show me how. But I like the fact that you put that all together, that you have, and a very good investigator. He's a very good investigator. And he's also a wizard at the same time. And he's just, when I read the books and compare them to what I saw in the TV show, I know you couldn't do it. Because in the books, he's described as 6'9". Paul Blackthorne's maybe 5'10", and you just can't find a good actor who's 6'9" to pull this off. I think in the books the whole plan was to make him larger than life. He's a wizard who advertises in the phone book. Wizard. It's kind of fun. But if you're looking for something a little bit different, it's definitely worthwhile checking out. Also, in doing some research, you can get them on audiobook, and it is read by Spike. James Marsters does it because the books are done in let me get this right, he's third person? No, second person. He's telling us about what's going on. I have to ask my daughter, she's the English major. I'm just a computer and, sociologist. But anyway, it's talking about, I did this. So I guess it's second person. But it's cool and it's well written. I did enjoy it. And the fact that there's 17 of them, obviously there's something going on. Like, it's nowhere near Piers Anthony, which has got, 35 Xanth books. And he's a very prolific writer. But there's some series that I really enjoy. And they all have sort of a mysticism to them. Like, I love the Belgariad, Eddings Belgariad, and to a lesser, the Malloreon. But the Belgariad was such a great pull it all together. Great series there. I love that. I whip that out once a year. Time to finish it off. I started it last year. I haven't finished it yet. I've just been busy doing other things, Hey, pandemic. So I guess in the end, if you're looking for something fun to, help fill the time, and you're looking for something interesting to read, check out Jim Butcher's Dresden Files. First book is Stormfront, and then you just kind of go from there. If you have a library app on your iPad, they're available. I'm sure I can't think of any library who wouldn't have them available for you to download and read. And there are also some really cool graphic novels that Images put out that you can sort of go through the stories. So there's a collection of 6 issues for Stormfront, and then I've written names of all the other ones, but there's several. There's even two omnibus, like 2 volumes, this much and that much of graphic novels. So it's really good to get through it well. But it's something to check out if you're looking for something to read. So that is a recommendation from me to you, and also a little check. Done. Yeah, 7 years, but done. Read them all, and now I'm on to something else. I have found every Riordan book, so I'll probably zip through the Percy Jackson and then the Gods of Olympus and all the other ones that Riordan's done, because why not? So that's me to you. Everyone have a great day, and hey, check out my stream today at 1 o'clock. We'll be talking about DC Comics. We have a multiverse. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. Yes, we do. No, we don't. And I think at this point we're at yes, we do again. We'll see how Dark Crisis wraps up. But that's the stream at 1 o'clock today. So everyone check it out. And if you're getting to this video afterwards, check it out here. It's on listed on one of my videos. So that's it for today. Everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you all later.